cool company that makes a lot of neat accessories for AK rifles and pistols is AK Master Mount. You guys may have seen one of their optic mounts before. The guys over at AK Operators Union have been using them for a long time, and they're pretty solid. They have a toolless adjustment system that you can use to get it on a really tight fit on there onto your side rail. But we also wanted to talk about the original offering from AK Master Mount was the side rail itself. Nowadays, a lot of the rifles and pistols that you see coming around through the pipe are already fitted with a side rail, but if you have an older rifle, you may not have one of these on there, and if you wanted to have an optic mounted on your rifle, you would usually have to go with some sort of railed gas tube or a handguard that has a mounting system on the upper portion of the handguard or something like that. AK Master Mount came along and kind of changed the game by offering this drop-in side rail with that mounts with these two bolts that run through, and effectively what you get because of the hex head screws in here is you end up with a set of anti-rotational pins for your access pins and your trigger pin. So that's another kind of secondary bonus. But we popped this one on with some blue Loctite and let it set for more than 24 hours before we took it out and started working with it, and it is holding very tight after a few thousand rounds. I could see it maybe starting to loosen up if you are running a really, really heavy optic mount on the side of there with a heavy optic mounted on top of that. But like I said, if you're going with their proprietary master mount, this thing is very light, so I don't see it pulling those pins out anytime soon. Only time will tell, and if it does end up kind of working out, we can do an updated video. Another product that they had offered previously and have currently suspended production on until the summer of 2021 is an enhanced safety lever with a flat ledge to get that on there. It's a very, very nice safety. It drops in. You don't need the master mount. You can just upgrade to one of their safeties if you were looking for an enhanced safety for your rifle and you already had a side rail and you didn't need a new side rail. You can go ahead and get the safety just as a aftermarket doodad to add onto your rifle. The two are not mutually exclusive, so when production of those things fires up again, I highly recommend checking them out. The optic mount generally running in the 150 ballpark. As you can see, it's a Picatinny rail top and also is drilled out for mounting ACOG style optics. The good old Trijicon ACOGs, and as well as a few of the prism optics, like the primary arms prism optics and the Burris prism will mount to that by direct bolting into it. So there's a lot of versatility with this optic mount, and if you have a rifle or a pistol, like this is a Draco pistol, and Draco pistols, the standard size, the mini, and the micro, none of them come, last I saw, with an optic rail pre-drilled on the side. So if you're looking to have an optic mounted to the receiver as opposed to the front handguard, this is a very good option.